I will. All right. Our next piece is called Two Harolds. It takes place in the 1980s on a jumbo jet on the way to Miami. The pilot is played by Albert Fried-Cassorla, and these two fellows couldn't be more different. They've been set together, and it will be a memorable trip. So all I can say is fasten your seatbelts and get ready for Two Harolds.
2-minute technical interlude here. We'll get started again. Right hand feet. When you turn off the fasten seatbelt warning, and you're free to walk about the plane if you wish. However, for your safety, we ask that when you are seated, you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. We're anticipating smooth flying weather. Right now, we're off the coast of New Jersey, and we'll be staying close to the coastline for most of our flight. In Miami right now, it's 86 degrees and sunny. If we can be of any service to you this morning, please let your flight attendant know. Have a pleasant flight, and thank you for flying American.
Those low-lying clouds sure are pretty. Remind me of when I was in the Pacific. Of course, you don't expect clouds to change much, not like people. Take Priscilla, for example. That's my sister. She was a sour old bat. Then one day she heard the word of the Lord, and now she's as sweet as blackstrap molasses. You know, you wonder if people change much? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just talking and didn't introduce myself. Shame on me. My name is Porter, Harold Porter.
Hello. I'm Harold Gilligan III. Pleased to meet you.
Two Harolds. How you like that?
It's quite adventitious in my estimation.
What?
It's just a coincidence.
Well, I don't know about that, and neither would my sister Priscilla if she was here. Going back to what I was saying about her, so it was funny because it was where she heard the word of the Lord that was the thing. That's what everybody talked about for months, and they still talking about today. That she heard the word of the Lord there, all places.
Where? Where, Mr. Porter?
Oh, you can call me Harold. May I do the same?
If it pleases you, certainly. Where did she hear it?
On the Ferris wheel at the tippy top.
What do you mean? Are you saying that while riding in a revolving amusement emporium, she experienced a life-changing alteration?
Well, where'd you hear that? Well, what I was saying here, perhaps I confused you. Let me set you straight about Priscilla. See, she was on this real big Ferris wheel, right? And it stopped at the very top. And she was with our niece Wilhelmina, who was clinging on to her like Spanish moth in a sweatstorm. And that's when it happened.
What happened?
She felt this stream coming at her. And she rose up to meet it, car rocking all the way. And then she said, "I'm ready for you, Lord." And the voice said to her, "You are the bearer of my mission, Priscilla. My word to you is to love all and teach that love is the way. By this you shall be judged."
My word.
You got my word. From my lips to God's ears.
And this altered her existence irrevocably?
No, but it changed her for life. To this day. Before, she was a sour lime, but now she's a ripe plum. The sweetest woman you'd ever want to meet. Can I ask you a personal question, Harold?
You may say it.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. You know you talk funny, but I don't mind. Have you ever had a big change, something to really change you forever?
I find it surprisingly odd and rather gratifying that you should ask me this. And I must confess, I wish to reply. Although we've just made our acquaintance, it seems to me that we may have traveled together in another time, perhaps in some different incarnation. Where I was an antelope and you a gazelle, and we fled the lions together. Probably we were even known as the two Harolds back then to the wildebeests.
Yeah, but have you ever had a really big change?
Yes. And I'll tell you something that I've never told anyone else. It happened in my father's study. I was a mere lad of 19, about to start my sophomore year at Princeton. It was the summer of 1959. My father was quite a serious man, and never more so than on this day. He asked me to sit down, so I did. Son, he said, it is both your privilege and your solemn duty to be the custodian of the huge fortune I'm about to bequeath to you. I've arranged for you to inherit